All right, we're going to be graphing and identifying ordered pairs, relationships in tables and graphs. So here we are. So basically, hopefully you're familiar with the coordinate system. Generally in the coordinate system, we have 4 quadrants. We have quadrant 1, which is right here. We have quadrant 2, which by the way, we use Roman numerals. We have quadrant 3, which goes right here. And quadrant 4, which goes down here. Hopefully you're familiar with that. In quadrant 1, you'll notice you all have all positive values. So everything here is positive, positive. In quadrant 2, the X value is negative and the Y value goes up and it's positive. Quadrant 3, the X value is negative because it's left of the 0, and the Y value is negative because it's down, so it's negative, negative. And in quadrant 4, the X value is positive and the Y value is negative. Now, if you look at this, if you look diagonal from each other, they're like opposite of each other. Like these are just the flip-flop of each other. Most of what we're going to do is just be plotting in quadrant 1. Just remember this is X, this is Y. So you go left and right or right and left before you go up and down. So in this one, you're going to go to the right 3. You always start at the origin. By the way, this is called the origin. Don't forget that word. Right there, 0, 0. You're going to go right 3, and then you're up 4 and put your point. This one, you're going to go right 0, meaning nowhere, and up 2 and put your point. That one goes on the y-axis, so it's not in a quadrant. There's those two. Make sure you understand. Where is point G? Point G is 1, 1. Don't forget to put the parentheses. You have to have parenthesis signs. Symbols in math are like words in language arts. You wouldn't leave a word out of a sentence. Don't leave a symbol out of a math problem. Okay, looking at that point. 4, 0. Ordered pair 4, 0. There it is. Name those points. There's A and there's B. Make sure you can name them. Pause it here if you need to. Okay, express the relation. So let's talk about a couple of things. These brackets right here refer to as set. Usually contains information. This is a set of ordered pairs. You want to know if there's a relationship, okay? As you're going to express it as a table and a graph, and then consider the domain and the range. So let's get some things down. Domain refers to your X values, range refers to your Y values. So first, if you put it in a table, there you go. There's your X values, 1, 2, 3, and 0, and your Y values are 4, 2, 0, and 2. You graph it, just normal graph it. Go to the right 1, up 4. Go to the right 2, up 2. Right 3, up 0. And there you have your 0, 2. Now you list your domains. Well, you already have them listed. This is your domain. This is your range. But they want it as a set. So the domain, and in your homework, you can go domain is, and do the set symbols. Learn how to do them. They're like, kind of like a butterfly. So you can go like that. It's kind of like the butterfly wings. Yeah. See? It looks like a hot dog though, a little bit, with a deformed, with an unusual hot dog bun. And then you list your range. Okay, I want you to notice something about the range though. You don't have to repeat a number. So if you look at your range values, you see 2 twice, you don't need to list it twice. You just list it once. So same thing with this. There's your table, there's your graph, there's your domain, and there's your range. Pause if you need to. Austin earns $5 an hour doing yard work. Suppose X represents the number of hours Austin works. So you're making a table in which represents the hours worked is your X value, and Y represents the money he earns. So after 1 hour, he earns $5, 2 hours, he earns $10, and so on. Those create your ordered pairs. So you can take that and you can graph it. And you can see it's a very linear line. Yep, word to learn. Keep in your head. Chapter 8's on its way. Linear means a straight, consistent line. So this is a linear line. So describing the graph. The other thing I would say, it's a positive linear line. So see how it's going up? Clearly, hello, I can't draw a straight line with my mouse. The more he works, the more money he gets and earns, I should say. You know it's a positive linear line because if you write your name on it, it goes up the hill. Okay? So I would prefer you say positive linear line in your homework. So what would negative be? Negative would be if the line was going down like that and you write your name on it and it goes down the hill. There you go. It's 2 cups of sugar for each batch of cookies. Graph it. Another linear line, another positive linear line would be your description. There you go. 1.6.